MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low threes, he's had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, second baseman, number 15.
Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This one's flared toward left center. Marcotte ranging into the outfield, one away. Chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Wil Myers. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So stepping in, Nick Schultz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez on the run. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Rusney Castillo.
So digging in now, Rusney Castillo. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And that misses ball one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance.
Leading off for the
now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're trying to avoid the sweep right here, and nobody likes to get swept. But momentum is funny in baseball. If you win one game, the next day you feel like you're on riding high. That's why they forget the other three, win this one here, and it's almost like they swept the series instead of getting swept.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And struck him out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Striding in, David Peralta took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Zimmerman's ready. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Wil Myers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman number 4, Wil Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense.
Third baseman, John Hervis.
And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Joesph Solarte. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, 2 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Lamb takes it in. Throw in time at first for out into 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Matt Caesar. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Brewer is there, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres.
Batting
and I'm looking at Will Myers playing
baseman.
first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Digging in now, Jake Lamb. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start.
Batting
That's
sixth.
already 3 Ks for
Second
him
baseman.
in the first 5
Brandon
hitters. It'd be
Drury.
awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Zimmerman looks in. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Caesar is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He's the
Leading
number
out for the
7 hitter,
Padres.
but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the
Hedges.
lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. One down.
Batting 8, shortstop.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Stepping in, Chase Darno, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Pitch on the way. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Jordan Zimmerman.
At the plate, Jordan Zimmerman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit
The batter,
to
number
the other
15,
pitcher.
second baseman.
Baseball can be a weird sport.
Spangenberg.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Here it comes, 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
One left for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit on the ground to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Chris Herman. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Windup and the 0-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Digging in, Patrick Corbin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading out for the Padres.
0 for 1
right
for him
fielder,
here in this one.
Nick Schultz.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts out.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Man, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 4, Wil Myers.
Ready for another chance? Wil Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with one down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
That strikeout
Now
was
batting,
all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Joesph Solarte. He'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank.
The left
He
fielder,
got off to a slow
20,
start here in April, but
Matt
that's something to build
Caesar.
on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Schultz rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe
Now
this is
batting,
the catalyst to get things going for them. Pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Myers. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Chase Darno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chase Darno.
First pitch on its way. This is grounded foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Jordan Zimmerman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Castillo is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's putting on plenty. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped.
The batter number 4,
I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded, foul. Zimmerman's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Castillo on the move. And that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Through 5 innings. All even now at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading out for the Padres.
He'll go to
Right
work
fielder,
trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
In now, Castillo. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Rory ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Riding in once again, Chris Herman.
Leading out for the
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Chris Herman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board.
Pitcher
so
number
both
46.
of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because He's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. One out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting
Center
to rack
fielder,
them up
number
now,
11.
guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Joesph Solarte.
Leading out for the Padres.
7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers haven't worked. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
20,
yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready once again, Matt Caesar. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hit on the ground to short. Marte has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Austin Hedges. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
It's
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On, he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, fielded by Spangenberg. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still tied 1 apiece. Number 30 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 30.
Digging in once again, Chase Darno. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Darno.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So digging in now, Jordan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. In the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First offering on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jake Lamb.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schultz going back on it. To the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Solarte on the first, and there were 2 down.
the batter number 4, shortstop, Joesph Marcotte.
So stepping in, Joesph Marcotte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, Nick
Leading off for the Padres.
He will not be seen the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Rusney
Coming
Castillo.
to the plate now, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him. Two down.
First baseman number 4, Wil Myers.
Here's Wil Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Joesph.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Peralta going back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A solo shot here off the bat of Wil Myers. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
When that pitch was moved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Joesph Marcotte.
In now, Joesph Marcotte. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive by Goldschmidt. Touché, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Gregor Blanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
swung on and fouled straight back.
Thanks, tomorrow is my day.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Happy early birthday day.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
Now batting, number 30.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Do you have big plans for your birthday?
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here it comes. It's a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only did he throw
Center
strikes,
fielder, number 11.
how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive? No walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. They'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jordan Zimmerman notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows only one hit in 9 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.